Hey guys, what's going on? It's King Clutch here, and today guys, we're back in the NBA 2K21. I hope you guys are having a great day and everything's going well for you. Today what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you guys how you can build Shaq here in NBA 2K21. So you're going to want to make this build your center, right-handed, jersey number 32. Again, handedness, jersey number, that stuff does not matter. You're going to want to make this build a center though, obviously. So we're going to go ahead and hit continue on this. For the physical profile for Shaq, I feel like there's one and one only. Finishing and defense, I feel like there's no question to this. I feel like it's completely obvious. When it comes to this physical profile, there's a few things you can do. Now, really, Shaq was insanely strong, so I can see an argument for strength and vertical could be an argument, but really, I'm like, might as well for this build, just go balance. Pick balance in general because really, that way you'll still be strong. Our strength will get increased when we mess with the build. So I'm just going to go balance for that reason, but again, you could go, strength and vertical if that's what you wanted, but I'm just going to go with the balance chart. For these attributes, we're going to max out all of our finishing stats. Like, there's no reason not to max these out. You can take this down a little bit. We're going to want to upgrade our interior D, our defensive, offensive, rebound, and our blocking. Now, what I'm also going to do, we're going to upgrade our post moves. I feel like for this build, you may want your post moves. Now, there's a few things you can do with this. If you want playmaking badges, what you can do is really, you can leave this. And this is good. This is going to give you 10. So if you max out your post moves, pretty much max out your pass accuracy. If you bring it to a 62, that's going to give you 10 playmaking badges. And then with these, you could just throw these on lateral quickness. Otherwise, you could lower these, and then you're not going to get any playmaking badges, and you could upgrade your perimeter D and your steal. But I really don't even think those are needed. So I'm like, you might as well just throw these on ball handle to give yourself 10 playmaking badges. That way, you're at least able to do that. So this build, obviously, shooting is the thing you're not going to be doing. With this build, though, you're going to have 26 finishing badges, 1 shooting, 10 in playmaking, and 22 defensive badges. So that's what we're going to go with for these attributes, guys. For the body shape, I would say go define, burly, or built. Any of those three. Pick whatever you'd like. I'll go burly, but again, pick whatever you'd like. Shaq was 7'1", so I'm going to be making this build 7'1". He wasn't 7'3". He is 7'1", so we're going to make this build 7'1" here. The weight, I'm going to max it out, and that'll help out our strength. And that's obviously going to tank everything else, which does kind of stink. But what I'm going to do is, instead of going 290, you can just take it down to where your strength is a 95. Now, being 100% honest, you don't even need a 95 strength. What you can do is pull this down to when you get a 92 strength. Because at a 92 strength, you're going to be getting a +8. Or you could even go 91, to be honest, and then you're going to be getting a +8 once you hit 99.9, get your Gatorade plus to your physicals, but I'll just go 92 so we don't have to get to 99.9, all that kind of stuff. So we'll go 267, but again, that's my reasoning behind that instead of going max weight, just because then it, allows you, doesn't hurt your physicals as bad, but you're still going to be able to get that max strength eventually. So we'll go with that. The wingspan, we're going to max it out. That's an obvious one again. Now you're going to get 3 takeover options: post scoring, rim protecting, glass cleaning. Shaq could have all of these. Really, I think you can pick whatever you'd like. However you want to orient your Shaq build. If you want to orient towards scoring, I would go post scoring, rim protector, obviously defense, glass cleaning, grabbing rebounds. I could see Shaq having all of these. You can make an argument, a great argument for any of these. I'm going to go rim protector, but again, you could pick any of these. Post scoring could work. Glass cleaning, any of them really. Pick whatever you'd like. Now, all of them, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. I'll actually just go with post scoring, but again, just pick whatever one you want. You could have any. We'll go with this post-scoring takeover, guys, and for this build, we're going to paint these similar to Dikembe Mutombo, Hassan Whiteside, and Jarrett Allen. Now, I know it doesn't say Shaq. I'm not, upset about that. Some of the names, you can't, it's really, really hard to get them to say. I don't even know if they will say it, to be honest, if it even shows up for shades of. But this is how you guys can build a Shaq build here in NBA 2K21. I'm going to go and show you guys the badges here on this build. Now, when it comes to this one shooting badge, I'm going to put it on corner. You can put it on catch or corner. That's what I would put it on, but I'm going to use that for the shooting badge. Now, for these playmaking badges, I think this is very helpful for this build because then you won't get the ball stripped as much by having these. So I'm going to put quick first step on silver, unpluckable on silver. I feel like dream shake for this build is important. Same thing with post spin technician, and then bailout as well. So what you can do is split them like this and then just throw quick first step up to gold. This is how I would probably split them. And if you don't want unpluckable on silver, you could just throw break starter too. Break starter is something you could use. That's what I do for these playmaking badges on the Shaq build, guys. Now for these finishing badges, contact finisher, Hall of Fame, we need it. I'll put relentless finisher on silver, to put slithery on silver, consistent on silver. I'm going to put back down punisher on Hall of Fame. That's an obvious one that Shaq needs. I'm going to put putback boss. You want this so you're at least able to do putback animations. If you don't have this, you can't do putbacks. You're going to want that badge. Drop stepper, if you're going to be shooting drop steps, I'll put this up to silver. Pick and roller is something you can definitely use when you're rolling the basket. You're going to want it. Lob City Finisher you can use as well to help yourself catch lobs. You can really throw putback boss up to silver if you'd like, but again, you don't need to put it that high. Now with the rest of these, there's a lot of things you could do. Fancy footwork, I'll use up to silver, and then I'll throw up the cross key score on here. You could switch these around, and if you're going to be shooting hooks, I guess you can use deep hooks, but this is what I would do for these finishing badges on the Shaq Build, guys. Now finally, for these defensive badges, I'm going to put Intimidator on a Hall of Fame. I'm going to put Chase on bronze so we get the leaping animations. You're going to want that. You just want to have them. Brick Wall, I'll throw up to Hall of Fame. Box, I want it for the animations. Worm, I want it for the animations. We're going to want Rim Protector. I'm going to throw that up to Hall of Fame. Now I'm putting Pogo Stick so we can jump up and down. That badge is kind of cheesy, to be honest with you. Then I'm going to put Post Move Lockdown on silver, Moving Truck on silver, and then Rebound Chaser on bronze. Now, if we had more defensive badges, another badge you could use is Defensive Leader. Would be very helpful. Heart Crusher could work, and Interceptor could work as well. But this is what I'm going to use for these defensive badges on the Shaq Build, guys. But overall, this is how you guys can build a build that is similar to Shaquille O'Neal here in NBA 2K21. If you guys are not yet, please subscribe to the channel for more NBA 2K21 videos. But anyways, guys, it's Ben King Clutch here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Anyways, have a great rest of your day and peace out, guys. Thanks.